The nationalist sentiment is something, as opposed to the patriotic sentiment, that is something that is the guiding principle of the BJP. They have always banked on that. How do the people of the country really choose to respond to this particular development is something that only time is going to tell. However, the Editors Guild of India has now reacted on the IT survey being conducted at the BBC premises. Now, they have gone on to say that it's deeply concerning that the IT survey is being carried out at the offices of the BBC in India. It also says that it is distressed by the continuing trend of government agencies being used to intimidate and harass news organizations that are critical of the ruling establishment. Taking this across to my colleague Anshul, who's joining us. Anshul, the Editors Guild of India calling this concerning. This is pretty much in line with the argument that the opposition also is making. How does one read this?
Well, definitely the editorial guild doing again what it is known for doing, that it issues statement on every controversy that erupts around media. But yes, the biggest question in this entire statement that the editorial guild has raised is that are these surveys that are happening inside the campuses of the BBC office, are these happening because of the editorial stand of the BBC, or because the BBC is involved in financial irregularities? Now, since the IT department has continuously been saying that since they have those proofs that actually warrant a survey within the BBC campuses, since they have those documents, since they have those proofs, that is the reason why they are carrying out this survey inside the BBC campuses in the national capital. But this definitely the statement that has come from the Editors Guild definitely seems to have forgotten that the BBC is operating in India as a foreign company, and if a company is involved in financial irregularities, then that company would obviously be interrogated by the requisite agencies. So now the income tax has come to the fore and is now probing this entire matter. However, no questions have been raised on the editorial stand of the BBC. So yes, the editorial guild coming out and saying something like this is definitely not surprising, because the editor guild has continuously been coming out and making such statements, and the editorial guild in India is actually known for just making statements and not acting on any of these statements that they make. So yes, it remains to be seen as to how much impact will this statement make. But yes, at this point in time, it doesn't seem that the statement that has been made by the Editorial Guild of India is of any consequence.
All right. Okay.